Okay. How does my voice sound? Okay. How does my voice sound? Okay. Well, fuck it. Whatever. Let's see how this looks. Is it at least running well? Okay. I kind of wish there was a better way to fucking manage this shit, but whatever. Kind of wish this was a bit more fucking. Wish the delay wasn't so fucking obnoxious, but it's what it is. Do I sound good? Let me make sure. Kind of wish this was a bit more fucking. Yeah, okay, it looks good. Got 2 people so far. How many? It's probably the most. Okay. Alright. So where to? Nah, fuck it. Alrighty. Let's. I don't even know how to start one of these. I don't know if there's like a fucking. No, there's no like intro. There's 2 fucking people in here. There's no real reason to. Yeah. If you're new, hello. If there we go. Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing? 3 people? Yeah, fuck it, that'll be good for now. Yeah. First stream in probably like a year and a half. So I'm like rusty as fuck. So I'll try my best not to be boring and shit. But yeah. Just gonna be making some music and shit and doing some graphic design, just kind of dicking around, just trying to test this out. Because I've never really used YouTube for streaming before. And it also has been like half a year since I've streamed at all. So I'm still trying to get my fucking bearings in this shit. Here, one sec. Fucking why not throw it in here as well? Do. One more chat, let's throw this in, and then we can get started. Okay. How are we looking now too? Hey, what's good, Maro? How we doing, bro? Yeah, I'm just trying to get everything set up. I'll probably be streaming over the next few days. It's like the only opportunity I really can, just because my brother's just dropped him off to the airport because he's going to see some friends and family over there, and so I kind of have the place to myself, so it gives me some time to, you know, dick around, I guess, over the weekend. So yeah, try and make this as entertaining as humanly possible. But yeah, I mean, we'll see how this goes. Wonder if there's a way. Good, man. Just fuck yeah, bro. All right, sounds good. That is not the fucking camera. Where's the fucking? That can't. No, that's not right. Where's this fucking camera at? Copy. Here, let me just do it this way. Trash that. Then we'll paste ref. There we go. Fuck yeah. Okay. Perfect. How does that look? I'm a fucking. I want to make sure this shit's symmetrical. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fucking moron when it comes to that. Okay, yeah, we're good. Cool. All right. How many people we got? One. Look at that. That's cool. Alrighty. Yeah, people will just come in and say hi whenever. That'll work. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. It's gonna be making music. So we'll get on that right now. First thing I want to fucking fix, I think, is the bridge. God damn. Oh yeah, also let me know if it's super loud, because it might be like obnoxiously loud for no reason. Yeah. Well, that's a fucking issue. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, the chord stacks for these, I mean, they're not super complicated, I don't think. I don't remember. I think it's literally just one Actually, no, it's not just one thing. I added that chord stack, and I think it was only one layer. Where is it? Where did it go? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I mean, oh, I guess I added more than I thought I did. Yeah, just some very reverby serum like saws with like unison pretty high. Slightly detuned. This one is more like dry. They're like more dry chords. For some reason, these were made in Serum 1. I don't know why I swapped over, but yeah. And then I just slapped a chroma with fucking the color at 100% on it. Just because I like how it sounded. And thank you. I tried to make it as basic as possible just so that it was like easy to follow, but I do like it. And then yeah, I have some like accenting chords just so it like has like sort of a lead on top. Yeah, it works out. Yeah, Serum 1 does stay the GOAT. I always find myself going back to Serum 1 over Serum 2. Like I use Serum 2 pretty often now just because I mean, like aside from me doing like the Skrillex Pro Step stuff, like whenever I'm producing anything like from the fucking Exec Bypass EP, I make most of my basses in Serum 2 now. And I've been starting to get into Vital, but I can never, I don't know why. Like I just can't like stay using that plugin. I'm just so used to using like Serum or even Massive. Like I'll even use Massive for like some of the Neo shit as well. Like especially in Seraph, like Seraph had like a lot of Massive sound design in it, even though can't really tell. But yeah, I don't know. I hate learning new plugins. I like sticking to what I know. I'm just weird like that. But yeah, these are massive. This is massive as well. Vital doesn't click the, yeah, same. Like I've tried, but I don't even think it's that complicated either. Like I think if I like actually put like a good 2 or 3 hours into like navigating that plugin, I could probably get a hang of it. But like Serum 2 just came out. Like there's no real point at this point. And Massive, yeah, Massive stays one of my favorite plugins ever. What is this for? Oh yeah, this is the fucking Skrill, or not Skrillex, the Virtual Riot fucking fart bass thing. Noise. And then piano, I imagine this is probably just a copy and paste from this build right here. Yeah. Chord stacks aren't. Well, I thought they were a lot less complicated, but I guess I have a lot of shit going on it. This isn't even doing anything. No, whatever. That's turned off. What else? That's not doing anything. Yeah, just some fucking fire preset for some background. Then resampled piano. What's this? Oh, it's one of my pads that I fucking... These are just what, like the fucking... Some vocal chops sprinkled in there. Let's see. Sounds good, buddy. Sounds good. I'll see you here in a little bit. Have a good time at the gym. I need to start going to the gym too. Fuck, I've been procrastinating that as well. Probably take off that backing thing right here. Oh, cat decided to join. What's going on, buddy? I need to be able to see my computer though, if you don't mind. try that. Yeah, why not try that? Yeah, all of these bases, all the tried out bases, Cameron and I. Oh yeah, I should mention this is a collab with a buddy of mine, Cameron, aka Blacklist, the dude who runs Cure Audio. But yeah, all of the fucking try it out bases were remade. There was some stuff that I guess were placeholders, but I was able to replicate. Aside from like the actual like main base. Yeah, this. So Cameron made that, and then I figured out how to make that like lead sound. I just don't know where it is. I just gotta find it. It was from a resampled bass from stems I had from a track from like 10 years ago. Right here. Layered with the Sierra. Then you get a pretty close enough sound to like that, like melodic lead or like stab that comes in on that try it out drop. Where the fuck? Whoops. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. Is there a need for these? Where the fuck? Yeah, why not make it shorter? Maybe not. Yeah, no, the try it out intro is fucking goated. It's also like one of my favorite Skrillex tracks of all time. Like I've been blasting that shit since Black Ops 2. I thought my shit just crashed. That scared the shit out of me. But no, nobody. So my cat likes to jump on my desk, but then I can't see anything. I see you. Hello, buddy. I need to get him a cat tree or something. Okay. I don't want to blow that difference. Here. Yeah. This track's pretty much finished now. I just want to I'm trying to go through and look for like anything that should be quiet down or like removed or added. But I think everything's pretty much good. Buddy, I need you to move. No, you cannot sniff the geek bar. Go. All right. Getting fucking distracted. But yeah. Something real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Yep. Yeah. I'm just putting him in my other room just for a little bit. Just because he likes to jump on the desk, but then I can't see what I have going on. Yeah. All right. Back. Really trying to think of anything I should probably add to this project. Then when do these come in? That'll I don't need to do all that. Yes, I am. I usually always do a separate sub just because it's like a habit. I've been doing it for so long. I'm not sure why I do it though. I just like to ensure like no like low end clashes with each other on like separate patches. So, and also just so that the sub base like stays consistent, doesn't like change volume or anything like that.
The only time like I have like separate subs going on is if I'm like for example, this is a Reese. Then this is also a Reese as well. Though I don't know why it's separate. I think it's just because I had these grouped. I don't know why I fucking. I think maybe it was so I could get like the fucking. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, for this, I don't know what the purpose of low passing an already low pass sub was, but whatever, I guess. But yeah, for like synths and everything else like chord stacks, like I usually always do a separate sub. And that also goes for basses too. Like there's a separate sub for all of these. Yeah, it's just habit. Though I don't know if there's a better way of going about doing that without having a separate sub, but I don't know. I never really figured changing it. That's... Am I doing it to each sound individually? No, like low passing each sound individually? No, I have them all grouped up. So these are all in a group called basses, and there's just an EQ8. Are you doing it to each sound individually? I just slapped the one high pass on the synth group. Yeah, like that's exactly what I'm doing. Sorry, I should have read the entire comment before answering. But yeah, no, it's just in a group where everything is high passed, past like 100 hertz, and then I have a sub group, which is just the sub bass. And then for the sub, I guess everything else I think is like individually, but that's also just because I've duplicated a whole bunch of other shit. So it's not like I added an EQ8 and just low passed each one. It's just this one had a low pass and then I would duplicate it and it would end up having an EQ8. No, I'm pretty sure. No, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah. It is just the multiple low passes on the sub are just from me duplicating that sub group or track more than once. But yeah. That's what I wanted to change. Where are you at? Not there. Where's that bass? There we go. No, it's not. This one I will. Oh, Jesus. Fucking pulled a Black Summer. There it is. That's just so, because like that resonance is just super fucking like strong during the build-up. I kind of wanted it to be not that. There we go. have a pad going on somewhere. I just can't find it, or unless it's in here. Yeah, it is. Maybe I can. Yeah, why not? Again. That doesn't really add anything. Number of points. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think this is good now. Now I'll exploit that later. I don't want to work on where the fuck. Oh yeah, also ignore all these dumbass fucking project names. Some stupid ass ones. It's this one. It's the one I'm looking for. There we go. For this one, I want to do a better fucking midsection, but let me make sure everything sounds fine first. Yep. What the hell happened with this? Trying to get all these. I don't know why Massive does this cool thing where like the patches just fuck themselves and just completely, I don't know, the patch just changes. I just need to start freezing anything on Massive. Oh. My stream died for a second. Let's see. Are they still open? Sorry, I need to check something. I haven't eaten at all this morning. I've been up since 2, so I'm like kind of dying, and I kind of want some food. Oh, until 45. Ooh, nice. Boom. Why not throw some bacon on there? And we'll add one of those. Yeah, we'll do that as well. Why not? Sorry, I know I'm like getting sidetracked, but I am very hungry. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let's get myself some Taco Bell real quick for the morning. Then what to drink? Breakfast, drinks, here we go. Let's take a look, see what we got. Dragon fruit, strawberry, or strawberry passion fruit. Yeah, why not? We'll do one of those. Okay. Yes. Well, the drums are actually, if I remember correctly, they're from a pack that Yido sent me a while ago. The kick, actually, I think the kick is from that same pack, actually. Let me see. I think it's called Navo. Yeah, Navo kick. Yeah, so it's this kick, and then it's a pre-shifted snare. But like the pre-shifted part, I just cut out, and then I have like the actual snare part just playing on its own drum group, which is sidechaining everything. Why is it not wanting to? But yeah, those are how the drums are. But yeah, they're just very, yeah, they're just like 909, essentially. I mean, they're just like very distorted and compressed disco 909 drums, pretty sure, as far as I can hear. But yeah, so get that. I got a rim that will hit like every so often. Then pre-shift. And then, of course, can't forget the Skrillex crash. Yeah. Drums are relatively simple. Like I tried not to do too much with them just because I wanted it to be like a more toned down track compared to like most of the other stuff that I work on. And then why do these all sound like that? All of a sudden. Here we go. That sounds a lot better. That's what I'm. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fucking freeze this so that it stops changing. Yeah. Let's see. There you go. Also, yeah, if this looks kind of odd to you, just ignore this. Like, I don't. This is kind of my way of like making drops louder. I don't know if this is normal for people or if like people will look at this and have like an aneurysm, but this is kind of how I like make the drops louder and make the dynamics of like the intro and build up all like quieter than the drop, which 99% of the time works. But I mean, other times I have to just turn shit down in the actual groups. But yeah. Oh, that's what I was saying. What is it? Where? Yeah, exactly. That I mean, I always do that with all of my tracks, to be fair. Like I always try to make the drop as loud as possible, which is more so like a tear out thing. Like I know the tear out is supposed to be like the loudest genre ever, but I like doing it for fucking other genres too, just so that the drop hits harder as it should. What? Did my shit die? One sec, I want to make sure my fucking, did my stream die or am I tripping? No, I did. Okay, it didn't. We're good. Oh shit, and I should not forget that I need to order. Um, can I not? Delivery, that's what I wanted. Ah, I see. Change other. That's fine. Check out, skip. I don't actually, no, I do want sauces. Put 4 of them on there. Why not? Phone number. 1 3 24. Let's see. Update shipping. Oh, that's why. Whoops. Oh shit. Edit. I already what? Sorry, give me 1 second. Did that. Oh, I'm a moron. That's why. To deliver instructions, leave at door. Boom. Oh shit! I probably should have clicked save location. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Man, I just did this. Boom. Done. Okay. Payment, confirm payment. Okay. Cool. All right. Now I can see what else I need to fix. Let's do this. Why not? Yeah, I think everything's cleaned up with this one. Yeah, cool. What else? I don't think there's any other tunes I need to finish. I'll probably get to working on the Marrow collab here in a little bit. Though I don't know how long I'll be streaming for, just because I do want to try and get some shit done around the house. But I'll probably stay on for like another 15-20 minutes. This is more of like a test more than anything, just to make sure everything ran well, which it seems like it did, thankfully. I just realized my, oh, there it is. Actually, I was tweaking out for a second. So this is another thing I'm working on with a couple of buddies. Since Skrillex did a very awesome thing and fucking dropped stems to that Fuse tune with ISO, and so we're trying to make a little remix of it. I just don't know what to do for the drop, so I'm just kind of working on the intro and stuff first. And then abrupt, and then nothing. So yeah, I need to figure out what to do arrangement wise for the basses for this at some point. But I think for right now, I'm probably just gonna try and make this intro actually. I mean, it sounds good, but the chord stacks I feel are like super fucking loud, and not in a bad way, but like, that's that. Maybe I can drop this down. Okay, that's kind of egregious. Here, I could show you how to make that snare real quick because I think, well, this is the same snare that I used for the Blacklist collab. And the way I made it is also not super bad. This is also, you don't need this. So it just sounds weird. Why is it not? This one's just pitched down. That's the only difference. But basically, so I kind of cheated. Well, not really. It's my own snare, but I'm just using like the body of it, or like that initial like sign hit. And then I snapped the transient from the roughneck snare. Sounds like that, which I think is, I mean, you can use like a hi-hat or like white noise or anything, just like a high-end like initial snap before like the body. Then I use the roughneck snare again, just as like as a noise essentially for like the mids. And then I used the ride-in snare without any of this processing. It just sounds like the ride-in tail, but what I did do was, I'll take that off because I don't need that. I high passed the fuck out of it, and don't worry, shifter like fills back in like that mid end area. Where did it go? And then I have like a little bit of reverb just so it kind of drags out. And then I made it just a bit brighter. And then I just kind of softened up the mids just a little bit, just so that the high end was a little bit more prominent. And then this is literally just a crash noise. This is from Alex, aka SMR, told me to gatekeep this, but fuck that. I'll gatekeep. It's one of the crashes from like this electro pack that that a December worked on apparently, or like has some sounds in it. But yeah, it's like that crash right there. And like you could barely hear it. Like the three main ones that you can hear the most are these three right here. That's probably, and then these just kind of are just extras just to fill in that space in the mid. What the hell? Oh, it's because I have it layered on top. But yeah. And then I rendered it because I'm throwing this in a pack that I'm working on. And then, yeah, the only difference is it's down to, it's transposed down like 2 semitones. And then I just boosted the transient a little, or sorry, not the transient, but like the high end a little bit, and then like the initial like sign hit, just so it hits a little bit harder. And then the kick I didn't make, but it's a good kick. This is from a Zenith pack from like 2019 or 2018 when he was working with a company, or I think he even made the company called a Savro. Where is that pack? But yeah, it has like a bunch of like, it's a drum pack, so it just has like all of those like disco step complextro kind of drums, which are pretty fucking useful. Like some of the snares in here are kind of like odd. Like I probably wouldn't use them for like this genre, but like they're still pretty decent drums, and I'm sure someone will find a use for them. And yeah, of course. That's like also, that's like my first like 2011 styled like snare attempt too, just because like all of my drums are very like body heavy. They don't have like a very like present transient really, or it's not like a transient like this, I should say. It's not like a high end like ride cymbal or whatever transient. Why is it not playing? There you go. Like for example, like the main snare I use in like majority of my tunes, I think, is this one. And this one I think it just has like a clicking noise. I don't think it has anything. Yeah, it has like a zap. It's more like a fucking kick transient than anything. So yeah, like main initial transient for this is like a zap or like click noise. And then this is literally just like white noise, like resonant white noise. And then like a crash is pretty much like the tail along with the body, like being like, I think like 200 hertz or some shit like that, or not 200, like 120 hertz, something stupid. Like, yeah, 126, which is kind of obnoxious, but I like it when the transients of like snares are a lot lower than they should be. Or maybe that's normal. I don't know. I remember showing somebody that snare and they were like 120 hertz and they freaked out. Like, no, I mean, I thought that sounded fun, but I don't know. But yeah, those are the drums. Oh, and then, I mean, this is very basic. Like, it's just a fucking Skrillex crash and then a Virtual Riot fucking background cymbals loop from like 2014. Which pairs well with the snare, to be fair. I mean, yeah, it's kind of nice. But yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna check on my food real quick. Still, ooh, did it? Ooh, hold on. Let me grab my food real quick. Oh, actually, wait, no, yeah, they aren't here yet. Damn it. When I do grab my food, though, I might take a break from streaming just for a little bit. I'll probably hop back in. But yeah, I want to like clean up around the house and shit and feed the snakes and feed my cat and all that. So, but yeah, I'll probably be back later today. I mean, I have the next 3 days off. I ain't got shit to do. But yeah, I think in the meantime, do I have anything else I can show off? Probably not, unfortunately. I have an encoder view. Oh, that's right. I did want to do a breakdown stream of the fucking Bitfire collab at some point, which I'll probably do over the next maybe day or two. We'll see what happens. It just depends on like what I have going on. But yeah, that'd be kind of cool to do. Just break down that. Yeah. Let's see. Let me track. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else I can show off. Maybe, do I have some IDs that I can probably show off? No, I mean, I just did these in. I'm gonna shut all these off. Oh, I mean, there's already, I think I already showed this off on like Twitter on like multiple occasions. I do need to finish this though. This and this, fuck. I've been like slacking with collabs. This shit's 6 months old. It's 5 months old. Yeah, I want to put something together because I'm also trying to get an EP finished, but I haven't had time to like start anything new really, aside from like aside from this track, which I shut off. Yeah, I don't think I have anything. Oh, I have this. I want to try and get this done for the EP as well, but the sound design's kind of dated on it. It's the only issue, but it'd be nice to have this on. Also, this isn't the intro for the track. This is from A Barely Alive Tune. Yo, 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 what's going on, brother? How is it going? Oh, I've already done that though. I'm trying to think of like shit I could do before I dip, just because I don't know, this stream was kind of a clusterfuck. I was just finishing tunes and just staring at my phone, but I'm so bad about fucking I have no idea what the fuck to do. I'm not used to this. I haven't streamed in like 6 months either, so I have no idea like what to do, what to talk about. Like I've thought about doing like a gaming stream where I like play COD or whatever, but feel like that'd probably just get racist real quick with like everybody playing, and then also text chat like on that fucking like the corner over here. Motherfuckers would be saying some heinous shit that is not for little ears or for YouTube because they will fucking murder me. But I'll figure something out. I can also do a design stream. I'll probably like drop like a fucking poll like on Twitter, see what people want me to do. If they want like breakdowns or like sound design tutorials or like gaming, graphic design, me dicking around watching YouTube or whatever the fuck. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Kind of wish it would show me where this dude is. Growl production. I can do it again. I hear. Okay, I'll do one more. I've just done like 20 of them. I know I have like 2 YouTube videos. But also wait, this growl might be fucked up too. Oh, it's not. Okay, good. Yeah, I can go through this one real quick. This is literally just me trying to recreate a Spitfire growl from like 2015. Also, is there any plugins in here that I need to like delete? No. Okay. Okay. Boom, boom. Yeah, so I have a separate sub. And then I have an FM8. There's 4 oscillators. This one's on sine. This one's on 8th format. This one's on 10th format, not inverted. And then this one's on short tri-slate. They're all just FMing each other. And then I have them all going into a filter bandpass. Which is kind of what I've started doing with my growls for the most part, just because they sound a lot nicer. But yeah, this is what it sounds like. Oh, whoops. But like, that's what the main sound sounds like. And then I have a trash 2, which you can't really tell. Well, maybe. Yeah, okay, you can kind of tell if I have the glue compressor on, which I only have this on just for volume purposes, but it just distorts it. I do want to I need to find a torrent or something for like the older, like Trash 2, just because this shit is kind of obnoxious. And it's a free version too, so I can't even really use anything on it, but Trash 2 is meant for distortion, and then on this rack, I have an EQ8. I don't know why it's high pass, so ignore that. You don't. Maybe that makes a difference. I'll find out here. Corpus, 2 OTTs, and then you're getting like that aliasing kind of. It's not as strong yet. But yeah, just some distortion, corpus for that high end like aliasing, and then 2 OTTs to pull that out. And then a phaser, just some formatting going on. It's kind of also obnoxious. There's 4 of them. They're just layered on top of each other, all at like different intervals. Like this one's over here, and then this one's a little bit farther to the left. And I think it's the same one for this one. It's just duplicated. Then dynamic 2 for some extra like distortion. More like tone shaping, so like now you can hear that aliasing kind of coming out a bit more. On the side, extra distortion. Final distortion. I don't know what this is on. Oh, it's just a frequency shifter, just so like it kind of waves back and forth. But it's like I have a parallel processing chain where it's kind of quieter than like the actual sound. Then a utility on the sides where it's slightly mono, but not entirely. Then EQA just to like take out some of these harsh frequencies, especially over here. And then also like just kind of just to cut off and make room for the sub. Saturator, kind of loud. EQA for some extra like just boosting the highs a little bit and then dipping the mids. And then I don't know what the fuck this guy. It's preposterous. You know, it does fucking nothing. And then this just to like kind of bring like some of the low end before the sub up a little bit, just so it's a little bit louder. That was good. Hey, feels sweet. What's good, Brody? I'm showing off girls real quick before I go and eat. Kind of late. I'm sorry. I've been up since 1 o'clock in the morning because I had to drive my brothers to the fucking airport in Seattle. And I haven't eaten for 9 hours, almost 10. So I'll be taking a break here in a minute, but I'm just showing off how I make my girls real quick. Did this fucking EQ8 even make a difference? Whatever, it's there. I'll just keep it on. It served some purpose. And then I'll usually try and fucking... This is also just kind of obnoxious as well, but I'll show this off. This is just the same growl, just pitched from D down to C. And then all I have on it. No, this was a version with some other changes made to this chain that I took out just because it made it like super bright for no reason. But I just have an OTT on it. Even though there's already 2 on there. Just to make the highs a little bit more prominent, just because pitching it down kind of takes the highs away. And then mids are kind of boosted up a little bit. Another EQ8 just to dip the mids. I don't know what the I don't know. I have an EQ8 boosting the mids and I have another EQ8 lowering the mids, but fuck it, I guess. And then I have an imager, which is just stereo imaging. So the low mids are a bit more stereo and then the highs are a bit stereoed as well. EQ8 boosts the lows a little bit and then dips kind of the high mids. Another EQ8, which and also I should mention, like, the reason why I have like conflicting EQ8s where I have one boosting and then the next one lowering is because I don't think about changing the one that I don't know. I do some stupid ass shit. I don't have a reason for the dumb shit that I do when making my girls. Yeah, that did nothing. And then this EQ is literally just to like dip the mids a little bit because they were so fucking loud. And then this one even more so, and then the mids as well. So it's a lot more like low end heavy. And then I also threw that in the pack. What's this one? Is this the Melodyne one? That's just the same one. Oh yeah, and then this is what I've started doing with my growls, which everybody does, I know, but it sounds good. Throwing a fucking Melodyne on it, just so you can like get those crazy like zenith sounds out of it. Why is it not? Wait, what? Did nothing get changed? Oh, I just like changed the fucking the odd and even, and I just fucked that up. Sounds more like a 2-vein growl. And then the rephasing, or sorry, the resynthesizing. Then I turn the fucking formant down a little bit just so the formant's deeper. Culture put some upon it. I would talk about. You want to make it sound goopy? I'm a bit confused on the wording there. I'll be honest. I don't know what you mean by make it sound goopy. I've never heard a growl sound goopy before, I don't think. But yeah, I'd be interested in knowing what you're talking about. But yeah, this one I also just Melodyne also does this thing where it just completely fucks up the low end, so I just took the source growl and just low passed it. Split lows and highs, drop a frequency shifter on the highs, mix 50, and then shift high around a. Let me try that. Yeah, let me goop it up real quick. So okay, so like split lows and highs. Okay, so what? Just like a parallel processing type of deal. So what? Fucking group shifter, take that out. Then we'll throw an EQ8 on each one. Yeah, why not? Like what right here? Then frequency around 100 hertz. I mean, it does sound sick. The only thing about frequency shifter, like I only use frequency shifter for like very specific things because it kind of fucks up the tone of the growl. Like it just sounds like out of pitch. Like it sounds like it's in what, B sharp minor now? Like it's down like an octave, and then this one is in C. It does sound sick though, like admittedly. It does sound really cool. But actually, what if I like just fuck with it? Oh wait, oh I'm a fucking idiot. Oh I know, you said 50. I know what you're... Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, okay. No, I forgot that I had to put the dry wet at 50. That's not a bad idea, honestly, but like it's so strong. You can't see what I'm doing? Oh, my fucking camera's in the way. I forgot about that. I just fucked something up. Well, put me right up here. Why not? So I'm so bad with like remembering how to pronounce your fucking name. ERBTX showed me a way of processing a growl where you parallel process the highs with a frequency shifter at 50% and then the low end just normal. And then like if you put a frequency shifter at like 100 hertz and then put the dry wet to like 50, it sounds like this. Goopy, I guess is the way he described it. And put the EQ. Oh, right. Is there a way? Wait, also, wait. Am I fucking tripping? No, I'm not. Is there a way to, probably an envelope follower or something, or like a tool like an Ableton where you can have. Never mind. I just answered my own question, actually. I could just fucking do this. And then there we go. Okay, like doing it like this gives me, it sounds a lot like fucking Vulture's old growls we were. Though AB Vulture, they did their growls a lot differently though, just because I think what she did is she put a fucking ring mod on like the low mids. But it kind of has like that same like weird underlying, that's not the right one. That like underlying fucking tone. I don't know how to explain it. In Fuji opener second drop. What happened if I can't it's been so long since I've heard that tune, I can't remember how that sounds. Do I have a open? Yeah, I do. Just do that. Okay. What did he do? Forgot what the second drop to this tune sounds like. It's been like 6 years since this thing released. Jesus. I also wish my ad blocker would work.
Sure is full of wonders. Red Bull gives you wings.
Okay. Oh, with this. Oh, I see what you're talking about. That growl right there. That growl. Yeah, yeah, it's this like growl hit right here. I keep missing right here. Like, yeah, it's like squelchy. Yeah. He probably did do something. He probably actually did that. Makes the most sense. Though mine's more egregious because I have the course all the way like -4 kilohertz. Sounds pretty fucking good though. I actually like that. Thank you. Thank you for the tip. I learned something today. And my shit disappeared. No, it didn't. I'm just a moron. There we go. Yeah, that's fucking. Yeah, it's a sick tip actually. Yeah, I've been trying to find a way to like make my growl sound a bit more like unique, just because everybody makes growls like this, and they're all sick. I love Skrillex growls, but like also they're not super unique or original now, especially 15 years later or whatever. So I do kind of want to find a new way to make growls, but also like I want to make growls the same way I've been doing, but I want to find a way to like make them unique with like different effects. I'll just have to like find shit. I gotta do whatever Kerosene does with this growls. Like I know he uses a fuck ton of Melda shit. Oh, that actually reminds me, I need to hit him up because he was gonna show me some stuff on FL for growls, because apparently there's ways to make growls like this in FL, and I didn't know that. That's a sick. Yeah, I'll save that. Thank you. All right. I think I am going to take a break, at least for now, or just, yeah, I'm just gonna end stream for now, and eat, get some shit done around the house, maybe go out and run some errands. And if not today, I'll probably do a stream tomorrow and figure out what to do there. Maybe do some graphic design, gaming, try and make a track from scratch. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I know this was a very like anticlimactic and very boring stream, just because I'm trying to get my bearings in place. But I promise, like, if I do this more often, I'll try and do this more consistently. And hopefully I'll figure out how to go about this. But yeah. Alrighty. Thank you guys. Take care. And oh, Jesus. What is it? There we go. Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, I'll catch you all later. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.